to other things. So there are two things that actually happen. I'm going to talk a little bit about something similar to what Swamiji has already told. So we are always dependent on the situation. So when I want to be happy, I think my situation is bad. I am in a bad situation. If I change my situation, I'll be happy. If I am financial trouble, I say, oh Bhagwan, little more increment or little more money from here or there and I'll be happy. But does that guarantee you that you will be happy with health? Will you be happy with relationships? You'll be happy with other things in life? It can only change one small segment of your life. Same thing if you are suffering from health, you pray for health. If you're suffering from having bad relationship, you say, okay, get me out of this situation. So we are always changing the situation. We are trying to change the situation. We think that situation is the problem, which we call the parasthiti. The parasthiti means it is the situation which is outside our control. And those things come from our karmas. Karmas actually put us in situation and there's nothing we can do about it. What the spiritual organizations teach us, what Chinmaya Mission is trying to change is change the manasthiti, change the mindset. Then doesn't matter what the parasthiti is, we don't care. We will still pursue that happiness all the time if we have the right mindset. So when somebody asks, what do I do? How can I be happy all the time? How can I be content all the time? How can I be away from sorrows all the time? Changing situation is only going to help momentarily. It is not going to help us change indefinitely. We cannot say that, oh, now I am completely happy all the time. The only way to do that is by changing the way we think. And that is what is taught in Chinmaya Mission or the spiritual organization where our young graduates have gone through. And so I want to keep it short because we have a lot of other good things happening. So just to conclude, I want to say that Shekharji and I have been very blessed to have these wonderful students, children who have come to our class, and actually, as Swamiji said, they are all rishis from past lives who have come here because they didn't finish whatever they were pursuing and want to continue the journey. And every year we learn from them. They may learn a little bit, one or two things, but we learn at least 10 or 12 things from them. And it is a wonderful learning journey for us, and I want to thank them. I want to thank all the parents for bringing them over every week after week after week. I know it is not an easy task, and all my prostrations to you and all the teachers who have been the guide and the their mentors from all the way from kindergarten to the high school. And at this point, I would like all the teachers to please stand up and be recognized for all the work that you have done in the past 12 years of their life. So those who are here, please stand up. And there are some more dedicated teachers who are still teaching the children in the Balvia classes from kindergarten to 6th grade, who will join us after some time. And thank you very much. Hari Om.
everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for coming. I'd like to thank my awesome parents for, originally forcing me to come here, and then me coming on my own and giving me the motivation to come here every week. So thanks, Mom and Dad and Brenda. Shout out to the times that we had to make extemporaneous speeches, because that's kind of helping right now. But earlier this week, my mom was like, "You have to write a 2-minute speech for Chinmaya Mission, your graduation." And I was like, I don't know what to say. But then something hit me. It's actually a memory that stuck with me that I made on that carpet 13 years ago. So 13 years ago, a young Gayatri was in the car with her parents coming to Chinmaya Mission for the very first time. And I was really scared because I didn't know anyone who was coming here and I didn't know what to expect. And then I sat in class. I was really quiet, surprisingly. And I came out to the carpet and and we were in concluding prayers. I got really scared so I wet my pants 13 years ago. I know, embarrassing. You can laugh, it's fine. So I wet my pants, and then I just kept crying, and I was like a mess because I kept crying for my mom. I wanted my mom really badly. And then, so I was about to walk out, and then Ashok uncle, actually he taught me one of the most defining lessons I've ever learned at Chinmaya Mission on the first day of mission when I was 4, and it really stuck with me. With a smile on his face, he came over and was cleaning up the carpet, and I can never forget his face when he was doing that. He was smiling, and he didn't seem angry about it at all, which, thank you. So the lesson he taught me was to be selfless, be kind, and always smile no matter what. And it definitely stuck with me throughout the rest of my life and now. So again, thank you. And I'd like to thank all of my teachers that I've had since I was in, I think, preschool or kindergarten when I started here. Without you guys, I would not know how to find happiness when times are tough. And thank you for that. And Ariam. Oh, also I'm going to Purdue University. I'm studying pharmacy there.
Coming to Chinmaya Mission actually in Indiana. I think I was in kindergarten. And then in 2004 we moved to Naperville and we started coming here to Chinmaya Mission. And in the beginning years, as everyone knows, we got to listen to so many fun and engaging stories. And while this was awesome, I didn't realize the bigger picture or what it would lead to. I kept asking myself throughout the years, how can I actually apply what I've learned or heard every Sunday to my actual life? And it wasn't until the high school class with Rajiv Uncle and Shaker Uncle that I actually realized the answer to this. Believe it or not, we didn't actually take in any new information in this class. But what made this class special was that it gave insight. It changed my perspective on how I viewed myself as an individual, and ultimately I think that's the goal of Chinmaya Mission, to realize who you are as a person or discover your true nature. And this was accomplished through our discussions in class, and as we talked about concepts involving our true nature, such as for example, not worrying too much or being obsessed about the results of our actions, finding your true passion in life and ways to do that, and how we're conditioned by the outside world to feel feelings other than our true nature of being happy. I realized that what we were experiencing every Sunday was invaluable life lessons that was meant for us to be applied to our own lives, especially as high school students. And even outside the spiritual aspect, in the high school class, I learned one of the most valuable life lessons, and this is never be afraid to question other ideas. We could practice this every Sunday, and we could do this nowhere else except Chinmaya Mission, so that was really special. And then also, just throughout the years, I've met so many amazing people and got to take part in so many fun events like Mother's Day picnics, so many plays, and it's just been really awesome. I just want to thank all my teachers, my amazing classmates, my family, everybody in the audience, and Swamiji for allowing me to be a part of a family that has and will continue to benefit me in every aspect of my life. Thank you. This fall, I'll be going to the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign.
The best musician. Everybody already knows how talented Aditya is from his participation in various musical events here at the Mission. He plays basically every instrument imaginable and is always willing to play for us.
Everyone, my name is Aditya. I've been coming here since like 3 maybe. I don't even remember. But when I did get here, I was a pretty goofy kid. I don't know. I was like, didn't know how to like really talk to people. I was kind of weird. So thanks to my teachers and everyone for helping like straighten me out this whole time. I guess like summarizing like all these years over time, it's been really kind of hard. I've been thinking about it for a while, but I didn't really know what to say. So I just want to acknowledge everybody. I know I can't do it specifically because I'll definitely leave others out. Of course, my parents, all my teachers, Swamiji, everyone else here, have all had a tremendous impact on my life. I guess some words of advice for people still in high school is just be ambitious, don't be afraid to take risks, and just have a good time no matter what. Chinmaya Mission's taught me a lot about finding happiness in any situation and finding the good no matter what. And I think that's really good, something I'm going to carry with me throughout the rest of my life. Next year I'm going to the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign to study agricultural and biological engineering.
Next we have Srihari Nair, the most laid back. Srihari is someone that you can strike up a conversation with any time. He has an extremely easygoing personality, and that is something we will always appreciate.
Hello everybody, how you guys all doing? Good. Well, to start off, I'd really like to just thank my family. And when I say my family, I mean each and every one of you. Each and every one of you has helped me grow over the years, and I hope you all understand that. As I'm going to University of Iowa next year, I'll be leaving my home, and it'll be one of the first times that I'll be going all by myself. And I will remember all of you, especially Swamiji for teaching me everything every week, teaching me to find happiness in everything, and teaching me to become friends with every single person that I meet. I'd also like to thank my teachers for making sure I understand that even though I've had some hardships and I've had to go through some difficult times, that they've always been there for me every Sunday, every week, no matter what. Finally, I'd like to thank my mom that helped me get to Chinmaya Mission every day. It's been a long time, and I'm usually really tired. I'm not really good as a morning person. She really pushed me there, got me there, and overall, I think it really helped me out. As I said before, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for helping me get here. You are my family, and I love all of you. Thank you.
Next we have Surya Nair, the best smile. Surya has the most contagious smile ever. She always has a positive attitude outside of class and never fails to make us laugh when given the opportunity.
Hello, my name is Surya. One of the greatest things I've learned at Chinmaya Mission is that you need to really respect and learn from God's and their respective stories. In Christianity, you have Jesus, who's kind of a spiritual figurehead, and he's someone that you have to follow. And in Greek mythology, you have gods that are more human-like, they're petty, and they get jealous. But in Hinduism, gods are more like people that give you advice on how to become the best version of yourself possible. Throughout their various stories, you learn morals and virtues that you have to carry with you and become the best version of yourself possible. And in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna tells Arjuna, fear not. And I think that's the most relatable thing I've learned from Chinmaya Mission in general, because it applies to everything from public speaking to life beyond Chinmaya Mission. I'll be going to University of Illinois in Urbana-Champaign for psychology in fall.
Shivansh Padi, the most likely to be president. Shivansh is quite an accomplished guy at only 18. His list of successes are longer than you could ever imagine, and he brings such determination to everything he does. It wouldn't surprise us if he became president one day.
Hari Om everybody. Hari Om to Swami Prakashananji, thank you for coming, and Hari Om to everybody. I just want to start off by thanking everybody here, my parents, my sister, she's over there, and all of my teachers and my friends from the class of 2016. I was thinking of what to say up here, and the one thing that me and my dad talk about, like, what do we do in Chinmaya Mission today every week? And so the one thing he always asks me is, so what's the point? Why does it matter that you learned that? And that goes something that actually reminded me of something Shaker Uncle does every week. He always plays devil's advocate. He always likes to make us think. He always questions, no, that's wrong. And it'll be something that there's no way it's wrong. It's right. But he'll say, no, it's wrong. And like he'll give us a bunch of examples of why it's wrong. And it'll be ridiculous, but we'll have to sit there and prove him that he's wrong. And so the one thing that Chinmaya Mission, why it doesn't matter, it actually goes back to what Swamiji was talking about and Rajiv Uncle. It's not secular knowledge. It's not things that you're going to do in life that will get you money or anything. But it's knowledge that's going to help you live. That's going to teach you who you are. And that's ultimately the end goal. Understanding who you really are. But what is the point of that? Yeah, I know who I am, so that's not going to get me money. And so the point of the knowledge that we're getting here isn't to make money or anything like that. It's to have that understanding that everything around us is simply there for us to go through. We're not going through life with a desire at the end. Everyone's going through life to go through it, and everyone wants to be happy. And understanding who you really are is what's ultimately going to get you to that end goal. And so really, there are all these lessons that we'll learn, but everything that we've learned from kindergarten, from our stories, to the discussions in class, everything is ultimately leading to that end goal of understanding who you really are. And so I think that's what Chinmaya Mission has taught me, and I think the real application of that is actually after this. So I'm going to New York University Stern School of Business for finance and statistics.
Next we have Rita Romanti, the class best friend. Rita is one of those few people who cares about everyone around her. Funny, kind, generous, Rita has all the qualities that make an amazing friend. We are lucky to have her in our class.
Hari Om to Swamiji and everybody else who's here. I want to start out by saying thank you, particularly to my family, who's been bringing me here since I was 1.5, and Swamiji, who's been here all these years. One particular memory that I have of Chinmaya was when I started coming here. I was too little to be in the pre-kindergarten or kindergarten classes, but my mom wanted to go to study group every week, and she used to bring my brother for class. So I used to sit in the back of the shrine with various different aunties who would volunteer to sit with me, and I used to color little pictures of Krishna. And I remember one time I broke a crayon and started crying in the back of the shrine, and all the parents looked at me, and the auntie pulled out a new crayon from her purse because she knew that she would be sitting with me that week to color. And that's something that stuck with me, even though I was really little, because it just showed me how much everybody at Chinmaya cares about each other, and Chinmaya has become my second family. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for being here, for loving me so much, for getting me through the past 18 years. Thank you so much. I'll be attending the University of Notre Dame, and I plan on studying international economics.
We have Satvik Senegal, the most inquisitive. Satvik brings his questions and ideas to class without any hesitation, and is always willing to go the extra mile in whatever he is doing. He is incredibly talented and smart. Satvik's dedication and contribution will be missed very much.
Hari Om, my name is Satvik. I've been coming here since I was in first grade. And I'm just going to give a cliche story like many other people have here. And I used to hate coming here because I didn't want to wake up Sunday morning. My mom would always drag me out of bed, and I'd just be like, why do I have to go? I'm not going to learn anything. But then she'd always say, oh, well, if maybe you can pay attention, you'll find something. And so I'd pay attention every once in a while, and I'd hear something interesting. And I started to like it around 10th grade, but I could never let her know. So I just said, oh no, I didn't learn anything. So part of the reason I actually started to like it was starting in the 9th and 10th grade class, and even more with the 11th, 12th with Rajiv and Shaker Uncle. What happened was it was much more discussion based, and we had to like think. Like Siobhan said, Shaker Uncle plays devil's advocate. It makes us like think and come up with their own ideas, and that's something that like what I like to do. Like I like to think about things and find out what I liked and find out what applied to me. So that's why I started to like Chinmaya Mission. It's made me a much better person. Before that, I'd like to thank a ton of people. all my past teachers, Swamiji and my mom for driving me here. So I'm going to go to U of I for mechanical engineering next year. Hariom.
Arden is one of those people who stays quiet until he has something extremely important to say. And when he does, we all listen because he is one of the most well-spoken people we have ever had in our class.
Like a couple other people that have spoken so far, my first memories of Chinmaya Mission aren't actually from me taking classes. They're from